What is up, you guys? Welcome back to the channel. Coming at you with yet again another human optimization upload. And today's theme is getting out of your own way. So, when I say getting out of your own way, what I mean is do not become your own obstacle to achieving what you want. All right? So, there's a lot of things in life that you want that you end up justifying why you can't go for or making up reasons for why you can't achieve it. And that's how you get in your own way. So I'll give you an example. Let's say you are single and you're looking to date, and you're walking down the street and you see a girl that you find attractive, but you decide not to talk to her for a myriad of reasons. Maybe you think she is out of your league. Maybe you think she is going to reject you. Whatever the reason may be, you make the decision not to approach the girl and talk to her because, like I mentioned, a myriad of reasons. This is you getting within your own way. You've went ahead and decided for yourself that a certain situation, in this case, approaching a girl to date her, is not going to happen or it's not feasible. So you pretty much just self rejected yourself. And that is getting within your own way. Another example of that is, let's say you decide you want to quit your job and start a business. But then you sit down and you think about all the obstacles or the reasons why it will not work out. Okay? You will sit and think that, oh, well, there's a lot of people in this field. Or, I'm not going to be able to market it. Or I won't have enough money to stock inventory or just to spend on expenses. Or maybe I'm going to do all of this and lose the money and not be able to succeed. So you know what? Forget about starting a business. It's safer to stay in my job. Again, in this situation, all you did was self-reject yourself, and as such, you got on your own way. There's a reason why you are craving certain things, within your soul, within your being, that you want to accomplish. Okay? It's because deep down, you know you deserve better. But, change is scary. Okay? Especially if you're comfortable. If you are sitting in a comfortable state or position, having to change that to go after what your soul really desires is scary. Okay? Because then you get to really find out whether you can achieve what you want or not, but most importantly, what you are made out of. Can you endure? Can you resist? Can you persist? Okay? Through all of the self-doubt and potential failure. So, again, anytime you're going to do something that you really desire deep within your soul, something that requires a change, something that requires getting out of your comfort zone, something, for the lack of a better way of putting it, is scary, is intimidating. You are going to potentially, a lot of the time, get within your own way. You're going to be pessimistic and fixated on why everything could go wrong instead of being optimistic and focusing on why everything could go right. So get out of your own way. Get out of your own way. Listen, as long as you exist, as long as you are breathing, as long as you wake up another day and experience the sunrise, life is gonna throw problems your way. So, the last thing you want to do is create problems for yourself. Life is already gonna give you a ton of problems. Till the day you die, you only have one job, and one job only, is to become good at problem solving. So if life is going to give you a lot of problems anyways, why are you creating problems for yourself out of thin air? You are sitting there daydreaming problems. You are sitting there and creating these problematic illusions that are not based on any facts, okay? And you're just adding more stress on yourself than you need to. Life is already going to do that for you. Other people are already going to do that for you. The last thing you want is to become your own worst enemy, okay? You don't want to be that enemy that gets in your way. Let that be external to yourself, okay? Do not create that from within you. You don't need that. Instead of becoming your own enemy, become your own best ally. Change the narrative. Change the script. Instead of thinking why things might not work out, start thinking why they would work out. Okay? It really is a choice. It really is. And if you're going to sit here and say, well, you know what? This is all, good in theory, but I've taken risks before and they didn't work out, or I had negative consequences. Yeah, that's what happens when you take action. And a lot of the times, you're going to take action and things are not going to work out. But instead of just taking the snapshot within a specific time frame and applying it to your whole life, what you need to do is acknowledge that you did not get the results you wanted, and that perhaps you have failed at a specific period in time, given a specific set of circumstances. And what you need to do is you need to examine why things didn't work out. Take the lessons learned from that experience and then move on forward with the learnings. And what that will do is it will improve your odds and chances of succeeding moving forward. So you're gonna really go through an iterative process. I'm not saying here that just be optimistic and things are gonna work out from the get-go. What I'm saying is that you need to be intelligent about how you go about achieving what you want, but you also need to reduce internal resistance, okay? There's gonna be a lot of external resistance coming your way. The last thing you need is your own internal resistance, all right? And a lot of the time, your instincts are trying to preserve you. They don't necessarily understand the setting or the environment you're in. You're operating on, God knows, millions of years, hundreds of thousands, possibly millions of years of software, like old software, that does not understand the modern world. So what it does is it basically presses down the brakes at the first opportunity of anything that might be a threat to your continuity or survival. You don't need to listen to that, okay? A lot of it too is whenever you're getting out of your own way is basically a confidence issue. And the only way you gain confidence is by exposure to whatever it is that you are scared or afraid of, or you're not competent in. So you have to accept that to become competent, to become courageous, to become confident, you're going to have to experience life. And you have to experience different venues of life. So let's say in this case, if you're trying to date, you need to experience going out on more dates. If you want to start a business, you need to experience actually starting a business. And with that, you have to not only look at the positives and the upsides, you have to accept and believe that you're going to have negatives and downsides, and that is okay. It's part of the process. All right. A lot of the times when you're getting in your own way, it's because you don't have the confidence within yourself that you can achieve what you want. It's because you don't have enough life experience. Because every time you try to go out and get that experience that will give you the confidence that you can do it, You rationalized why you can't do it by coming up with a negative narrative, a risk-averse narrative. So the only way to really break through that cycle, that vicious cycle of getting within your own way, is to ignore that voice in your head that tells you you can't and start replacing it with a voice that tells you you can. Keeping in mind that just because you can does not mean you're going to get the results you're seeking right away. But sooner or later, and with you being intelligent and learning from your own experiences, you're going to get what you want. Okay? So get out of your own way. Let life happen. Control is an illusion. Safety is an illusion. If you understood how truly fragile you are, you would not waste time getting within your own way. And you'll get out there and start living more before the sand in your clock runs out. That's what I have for you guys today. Hope it was helpful. If you enjoyed this, consider subscribing to the channel, giving me a thumbs up, and turning on the bell notifications so you are aware when I upload. And with that said, very much appreciate your time and attention, and I'll see you in the next one. Cheers.